trying to make his way and give himself and prove himself that he is definitely worthy to be here. Of course, all these teams are worthy of being here, but we're going to be moving into our banning phase, and we're going to see what they're going to be going with here. Impunity bans Crossfire, and NRX bans Summit. I think map number 1, if for any prediction, we're going to be playing Hardpoint on firing range, but let's see how that goes off. Oh, standoff once again.
Yep, standoff. And in match number 2, it would be Impunity with the ban, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And the map that they do not want to see for our search and destroy is none other than, drum roll please, the very silent drum roll, very, very slow drum roll. Meltdown is where they don't want to go in for the fight. Crossfire will be eliminated by NRX Jeremiah, and search and destroy will be played on the map called Firing Range.
We'll be playing Search and Destroy and Firing Range, a map that lends itself quite well to that. But here on our third map, Impunity versus NRX, the bans are going to be, for the side of NRX, Meltdown, and Impunity, Firing Range. Domination is going to be the third game mode of the day, once again, as typical. And we're going to be playing map number 3, Domination, Impunity versus NRX, here on, drumroll please, Summit. Very aptly so.
There you go. And it's going to be standoff, firing range, Summit. I mean, thus far, right? Thus far, we've kind of just
as we come into the game is look for what openings that NRX might be giving up, as hopefully for the side of Impunity they get complacent. But NRX, I know they're not going to let that happen easy as we come into Hardpoint right now. The early start is going to be going in the way of NRX already, and Impunity, it's going to be up to them to try and make this one happen.
Well, it is the race to 150 points, and Impunity goes in there to steal a couple of points. NRX Jeremiah, obviously the first ones to the party. Here comes Zayn, taking down Candy. Warren taken down as well. NRX as well as Impunity going in after one after the other. But NRX will finally make a comeback in that. Burger B right now, ASM 10, 1 piece so far, looking for a second kill. Doesn't meet anyone. But it seems to be a slow start for both squads. They're just getting a few for each other, Nico.
Enemy in sight.
Yeah, they still are. You can see them here just, firing some cheap shots here and there, not necessarily going for an overcommitment on any either point or position. And so NRX do have the points going their way right now. They've captured the hard point. Impunity not going to let that reign for too long, though. You can see already them, they're grouped up here towards the warehouse, and they're trying to make their push. Now, all together, 5 men pushing in here for the side of Impunity, but Crush is going to find a double kill. Whoopi able to find one, able to find a frag of his own as well, and Daisy's going to find a kill. A double kill now for him. Warren chimes in as well, and they've taken the lead, but Impunity almost brought it back. They are going to have to get their spawn flipped, though, as they're quite far away from the point right now.
Absolutely. Well, we will still be pushing through. Crush in that 3 kills so far. 08 coming in here for Impunity, going in for the attack, and a beautiful chopper takedown. Thus far, it is 50-18, with Impunity still trying their best to get back in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is hardpoint number 2, and NRX Jeremiah 29-11. They are doing an absolute wonderful strategy here. They're putting it off quite well, holding back Impunity. 18 points, but they just need 1 full hard point, though. It's not too far away for Impunity just yet.
Yes, of course. We're only at the halfway mark of the points needed here, and our ex Jeremiah, and so Impunity can still make this comeback happen. We've seen, well, harsher odds work out in the loser's pick, and so we're going to see now here, AP able to find a frag, able to find a double, they walk into the side, sprays them down like a hose of the garden, and so Impunity finally able to take a point going their way. Now they do have the hard point in their control, and it's going to be up to NRX to try and retake it from them, but NRX are very good in do so. You see Crosshair and Jay-Z able to find frags of their own, as NRX and Jeremiah still do have a 40-point lead, but that's going to be cut down shortly into by Impunity.
Oh, not if NRX has got anything to say about it. 32 points in there. Sorry, 32 seconds in there, and they will pull it back. But Impunity, they keep fighting on. They are not allowing NRX Jeremiah to push them into a corner. Every single time they lose it, they don't go in for that lazy gameplay to say, hey, you know what, let's go with map awareness and take on the next hard point. Let's give this away. No, they fight for each and every single one of those points. And they need to, right? Because NRX Jeremiah have crossed the 3-digit point already, 105, and they lead Impunity so far behind at 43 points. Candy, Chopper gameplay, the next hard point is going to be picked up by NRX as well.
Well, NRX already 110 points in their pocket, and they seem to, if they can hold on to this point for the entirety of its duration, they're going to win this entire, map number 1, and that kind of seems like what's going to happen here. As, look at here, NRX, they put them so far ahead, and there's no way that they can even get out of the spawn here. Impunity, they're all just getting shut down. Look at the crossfire that they have, and Kendi does have a war machine in his hands. Predator missile as well. Will he find a frag with it? He's going to shut him down. Yeah, kill going his way onto Zion, and well, is there anything that they can really do here? Impunity, as only 10 points is needed by NRX Jeremiah. I think it's safe to say, AJ, this is a map number 1 going to NRX.
Oh, no doubt about that at all, Nico. 150 to 43, we finish it off. And NRX Jeremiah 29, I mean, props to Impunity. At the start of the match, it looked like, oh, wow, the boys are really going to be proving us wrong because game number 2. Because Idra, the chopper god, he, for some weird reason, has missed match number 1. In match number 2, on the other hand, let's take a quick look, and Idra is back. Idra is back in match number 2, so I don't know, Impunity, you guys better step your game up. The chopper god has come in to say hello.
Yeah, Idra, I mean, we all know what he can do, and him coming back here from map number 2 kind of makes my point a bit worrisome. Impunity, they're going to be waiting to blow up this car, yes. Why you do that? It's for cover, actually.
Yeah. Good gameplay, actually, because, if you do go in there for the cover and your opponents, throw one grenade at that guy, and goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. Sky coming in. Burger B taking down Idra. Good snipe there. It's a 2-on-5 situation, though. Can be solo, and it looks like Impunity will go ahead to take point number 1. There's no way Candy with the chopper is going to make a comeback in here.
Well, they do get the bomb line down here towards the B site, inside the command center, and it's all going to be in the hands of Kendi to do this, but really, I mean, 5v1, what can you do in this situation? He finds a pick, but yeah, that's kind of a low-impact frag, if anything. Like, he's trying to go for the defuse here.
Good kill! And not enough, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well played by Kendi, though. I mean, he went in there for those wall banks. Very, very unlucky for his opponent, who took a peek at the very first part there. I don't remember that player's name, but, not memorable enough. It was Kendi who was the master at round number 1. But unfortunately for him, the clutch would just not be that easy. A 4-on-1 situation would go ahead to outdo him.
You see the wall bangs trying to come in there from Burger, but they have to try and play a bit more passively now, as they know that the aggression from NRX Jeremiah can come even on the defensive side. You can see here, Impunity, they're trying to get the bomb planted towards the B site. Nobody there to really contest so far from the side of NRX. The only member even somewhat close was Whoopi, but he's been found. There is a player just hiding right here in the corner, and I believe that's supposed to be Jay-Z, but we're going to see if he can actually do something about this plant that might just happen to the B site. He's going to be waiting very patiently, though, towards Garage, and so Burger, he knows that they can finally go for the plant here. Will he be able to stop the denial, though?
Candy sniping. Well, just going in. Oh! Crush making one simple mistake there. Glorify takes him out. But Glorify himself was too close to the trip mine, and he took himself out. That's so unfortunate. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Burger B eliminated, and looks like it's just too easy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. NRX Jeremiah, they will go ahead to pull 1 point back. Jay-Z is pissed off because Candy did not deserve the defusal, according to him.
Yeah, he wants it back. Luckily, no friendly fire there to team kill him, but Jay-Z and co, they were able to take a round number 2 going their way here for NRX Jeremiah. It is now neck and neck, 1 point apiece, 1 round apiece here for both teams, and you can see the nades coming in, dropping in there close to wood early on. Jay-Z boosting himself up to try and support Candy here towards the mid position, and so what will they do? Whoopi able to find an open pick there, and that's a great find. Ooh, what a frag being found there by Candy.
It's Burger B who got taken down there. A 5-on-3 situation. I tell you, Candy as well as Idra, when these boys pick up the chopper, it is so difficult to face them. Candy, one more opportunity in here for him. He goes in there with those knocks, and Idra will take Zion down. What a beautiful backup. Sky right now with a piece in there for himself. A 2-on-1 situation. Sky, both the players right there in front of him. Sky has revealed his position already. He needs to be careful. It's going to be Whoopi, the sniper, right in front of him. Sky has revealed his position yet again, but he will go back in here. Now, he doesn't really need to worry that much if he can pick up the bomb, but Whoopi will be making it a little difficult for him.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. 2v1 situations on the hands of Sky. Sky's the limit, of course, but in this situation, a crossfire is not going to be lending its favor towards him. He knows that they are here towards the top spawn, and so Sky has to try and find an angle that he can really contest with here from the top of wood, taken down to half HP. Will he find the frag? Yes, he will. He finds Whoopi. That's half of the job done. He is able to retrieve the bomb as well, and he can go for a B plant here, and that's exactly what he's going to do. This could actually go either way right now.
A good play there by Sky. Very patient. Candy coming back in here. Chopper gameplay against an ASM-10 player. The car has not detonated just yet. UAV up in the air as well. It looks like Sky will be having the upper hand here. Candy has no eyes. Player right there goes in for the spam, and Candy will get taken down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well played by Sky, and Impunity will pull back 1 point for themselves.
What a round being taken back there by Impunity off of the back of Sky. He is just carried right now with that exemplary play to find them the round in the 2v1 situation. What a clutch. I'm sure he's going to get that one. But Ken, though, playing here towards mid, knows that, well, the wood position has been one that Impunity like to implement. So he's going to try and go for the wall bangs and nades as well, but Burger is going to find an opening pick on Whoopi. It's Whoopi this time going down first, even though he found the opening pick last round. He's the one to go down this time. 2-1 on the board, and there's a minute 30 seconds left on the clock as they try and make their way towards the Bravo site. It seems like the defense is a bit light here towards Bravo until Sky knows this. He knows that they can capitalize on the pressure that has been alleviated from the Bravo site. You can see him looking there towards tires. And if they can find a pick or two here, then that's going to be the bomb site right for the taking.
I'm not so sure why is Impunity wasting so much of time, and a beautiful takedown by Sky, but traded immediately by Crush. Crustaceo coming in there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Jay-Z going in there with the Mythic Fennec and taken down. It looks like Impunity will be picking up point number 3. Have you noticed though, Nico? It looks like Whoopi's gameplay is a little off today.
It does. I mean, Whoopi, he's found a pick here and there, but this is not the Whoopi we normally associate with. And so 1-3 on the board, and NRX seem to be giving this map up almost like too early, but of course, so lots of rounds for them to come back with. As we said, Whoopi finally finds a frag now here on the Sky, and so
there you go.
Perhaps he heard us.
I think he definitely did. This is my long lost son, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A lot of people know that. Whoopi coming back in here. Locust gameplay. One player who was right there in front of him has managed to get away to safety, but it is a 5-on-4 situation with Zion on the bomb.
He does have an angle here towards the top of tin, or garage as some people like to call it. Hydra able to find the frag in the AC. And so that's another pick going the way here for NRX. This could be a round where they could bring it back and hopefully cut the deficit down for their side, but Impunity are going to have to try and make something happen. The minute left in the clock, lots of time to still work with here for an execute, but still, Impunity trying to bide their time and not get too impatient, even with the clock ticking down.
Oh, Jay-Z is just waiting for Burger B to go in there for a peek. Burger B does not know where in the world Jay-Z is. He is still trying to look for him, but Burger B will try to get away from this situation. It was too risky with 3 more players and the bomb. They cannot take any risk whatsoever. Alpha, Edra right there though. A chopper spam will be coming through. A quick thermite gameplay by Burger B. And what a play! Zion and Edra will be going in for 2 pieces. Burger B with a beautiful trade. And that's it for Impunity as NRX pulls back 1 round.
NRX finally getting around back going their way, and they still need 1 more here as they come into the second half to equalize the score all up. It is so far a lead by Impunity, one that we were not expecting, although that lead has been cut down to just a single round after Burger finds an opening pick as well on the Crush. That's a good start here on the defensive side by Impunity. Sky as well able to find the frag of their own. Look at all this utility being dropped down. Hydra and Jay-Z able to find the frags of their own as well, so now it is a 3v3 situation. They have to play a bit more passively though, as they need to regenerate their health up for now. You can see here, Hydra, LMG in hand, he's going to be trying to play the back line here for the side of NRX as they try and make this execute on towards the B site happen, but it seems like they're going to be rotating around and they're going to be letting go of the B site now. They don't seem to want to have any part of it, and it seems like almost Alpha is going to be their point of attack.
Well, excellent gameplay in there by NRX Jeremiah, 29-11. Impunity, they are going to be left stranded here over at Bravo whilst that rotation on Alpha happens. There you go. They've gotten the message. They are going to be falling back right now. But Zian, what can he do with his ASM? Then he falls back. All they can do right now is just wait for the plan and just attempt a takeover. A 3-on-3 situation is quite fair to both teams. 1 sniper each. And there you go. Let's kick it off.
You can see their Burger almost shaves the head off of one of the NRX members there. Trying to go for the jump peek, not able to find it. He can't see the angle. He can go for the wall bang here, though. Almost actually lands it if he aims down just a bit lower. He might just find Jay-Z, but Whoopi's able to find the side. Not something going their way finally, but what a frag being found there by Burger being now 2v2 situation. 1 sniper in either side's hands. And so, what a pick by Whoopi coming in from behind. Now Glorify is going to get trapped in between, and he's going to get shut down as NRX Jeremiah win their first round of this half. 3-3 on the board, and, well, 3 more to go for either team. Take this one.
I mean, what a methodical, they went in there for the rotation for the plant first, and then they went in for another rotation after the plant, just catching Impunity off guard every single step of the way. NRX Jeremiah, they don't only look like the better ones, they are the better ones thus far, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But the scoreboard for Search and Destroy, on the other hand, shows that it's all equal. Whoopi taking down Burger B, which means Impunity has lost their sniper. It's a 5-on-4 situation. Kendi takes down Sky. A 3-on-5. Every single moment, every single second, it looks like Impunity loses 1 more. But 08 with a 2-piece, and he makes it 3-all.
OAC finding double frags here, but still, 3 members still up for the side of NRX Jeremiah. They do have a good hold on to this A side so far. Will Impunity be able to make the retake happen? Jay-Z's able to find a frag in Zion. Hydra able to shut down AC there at the end, and finally NRX have taken the lead now here on our second map of this 3-map series. Attacking side has been working out quite well for the NRX Jeremiah squad, it seems, so far here on firing range.
Well, Kendi coming back in here. Thermite gameplay 4-3 so far. NRX Jeremiah has caught up, and this time they are in the lead. 2 more rounds for them, and they will take 1 more. And Whoopi making a mistake. Sky goes in to capitalize. Jay-Z goes in for the immediate trade. Crush in there with that backstab. Glorify eliminated. Burger B with the frag on Jay-Z. It's just back-to-back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But what's important is we are left with a 3-on-2 situation with Crush on the bomb. And it looks like it is going to be a Bravo plant. Crush needs to get it done right now, though. Or is Impunity going to make a mistake? No, they will. I thought that was the head of someone, man. It was just a trophy system.
Almost seemed like it. I can see the silhouette. But 3-2 on the board. I mean, are alive right now for the side of NRX. 4-3, and Burger trying to go for that pick, does not land it though, not even tags him up, but he does make his presence known. He has to make this execute happen up close and personal. There's nothing he can really do in this situation. Zion coming in from behind, he's able to find a frag. Will they find a follow-up? No, he won't, not yet. At least Zion is going to have to pull this one back for the side here of Unity, but in the end, NRX take a 5th round on the board. One more is all they need to taking this map.
No, and one more is too many for NRX Jeremiah 29-11, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Impunity coming in here representing Singapore. Will they be able to get this one done? They need to win 3 rounds in a row in order to get this game. But NRX Jeremiah just needs one more win. Whoopi goes in for the push, but Alpha seems to be empty, and it's going to be a quick plant for NRX.
Yeah, I mean, bomb plant down here towards the A side. We've seen NRX be very good on these attacking rounds, and it doesn't seem like anything is different as we come into round number 9 right now. NRX Jeremiah already have the plant going down at the start of it without even having to find a pick yet. And so Impunity, what can they do in this situation? They know that they have to try and wrestle control of Wood here, but AC is going to get shut down there by Hydra. A great positioning by Hydra. Ken is going to try and find a frag. He does! Getting the wall bang, almost finds a second as well. They almost line up for him, but seems like AJ, this might just be a done round.
It's game over. 13 seconds on the clock. 4 more players there. Glorify gets eliminated anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it looks like game number 2 goes to the champions, NRX Jeremiah 29-11 as well.
Yeah. NRX, well, what a map we just saw from them. You know, on the defensive, they didn't look as hot as they were in the second half on the attacking half of theirs as compared to the defensive side. It almost seems like you'd expect the opposite, that they do better on defense, but I mean, the Summit is, it's actually quite funny because Summit is a large map, yes, but it also lends itself to close quarters fights very well because while it is a large map, there isn't so many long sidelines that really favors snipers too much. A lot of it is going to be close range battles. That's why you're going to see lots of fully automatic firepower, fully shotguns coming out as well. While Whoopi is going to stay on the sniper rifle, he's able to find 2 though with that, but an early opening take here with the lead from NRX.
Yeah, can I just point out, it took them 16 seconds to take both Alpha and Bravo, but Impunity will go ahead and pick Alpha back away, but Charlie gets immediately stolen back. And look at this, NRX is trying back for Alpha instantaneously, but the fight will not be long-lived as Impunity eliminates them from that location.
Definitely so. You can see your Alpha trying to be taken back by NRX, and it seems like they're just trading points right now. So Jay-Z's able to find a frag, and they've taken control of Alpha once again. Nobody on the Charlie point to stop that from being capped, but Impunity not in position to cap it themselves anyways. They're making their way here towards the cliff side, and RCXD is down. That's going to probably find a frag here in the corner, and they do. Jay-Z able to work off of that information to find the frag in the pre-fire going his way. 31-13 on the board, and a quick, almost 20-point lead already now by NRX to start things off.
Well, it took them 16 seconds to get 2 points. It took them 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in for a full-on lockdown. And right now, Philippines is dominating this match. NRX Jeremiah 29-11, 46-13. Charlie has been lost. Finally, Impunity gets back one side to rake up a couple of points, but NRX looks like 75 points, ladies and gentlemen. The half-away point is for the sky. With a 2-piece in here, it's going to be the BY-15 action. Impunity going in for the push, brings out the UAV, but how much can they do? 58-18, 40 points in between them is just too much. Nico, Impunity is on that point though, bro. Bravo goes back to them.
They may be named Impunity, but they're certainly not immune to the effects of NRX here. Though, Bravo point has been taken for them, so that is something finally going their way. They do have 2 points now here over the single Alpha point on the side of NRX. If fragged by Skyler with the shotgun, he's been doing lots of work with that. Burger B trapped in the corner here with just a Annihilator in hand. What can he do with it? He's pushing towards Cliffside, and if he can find a bunch of frags there, he might be able to make some sort of case against taking the Alpha point, but for now, he's going to get shut down as well, and 7 points already on the board here for NRX Jeremiah. They're going to probably take this half very swiftly, although Impunity with 2 points in their hand, they're going to take, make it a bit more difficult, but look at this! A double cap already coming in for NRX Jeremiah, and that is a great great way to cap off the first half here of our domination map.
Ah, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better than that, Nico. What a way to finish off the first half. I mean, towards the very end there, NRX Jeremiah, they just went in there for the push. Bravo and Charlie both came back into the back. 75-42 at the halfway point. NRX Jeremiah 29-11 will be pushing for their third win. But it looks like Alpha will be the first one to be captured by Impunity. And they will go in for the push.
75-42 on the board, and it does seem like here, with Alpha being taken by Impunity, they do have a chance if they can take back Bravo to make this comeback happen. You've seen such insurmountable odds going the way of, once again, the people who are in favor typically, but NRX Jeremiah seem well on their way to taking the Alpha point here. So I'm going to try and stop that from happening, but he's going to go down eventually, and the Alpha point will successfully be captured here as nobody's there to stop them from the side of Immunity. NRX Jeremiah do take Alpha and Charlie to get both opposing sites, and now they can just collapse on the Bravo point and take that swiftly and easily as well.
Can I just point out something, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Look at the left-hand side of your screen and look at the number of kills NRX has for their side. And then look on your right-hand side and see how many kills Impunity. Impunity is still stuck on the 1-digit kill, whilst NRX, 4 members have already passed those 2 digits. It is gonna be the score streaks galore in a few seconds when NRX Jeremiah chooses to end this. Right now, they have the full-on lockdown, but they are free to pop off any moment right now. Jay-Z with a beautiful flash and then a takedown with that Fennec. Charlie has been lost yet again.
Well, even with NRX losing Charlie, it's not going to be enough for Impunity to come back into this one. Not nearly at this point. They have to take Bravo point early on, or they have to just completely dominate NRX. Otherwise, if they can't take the 2 other points, Bravo and Alpha, from the side of Impunity, then there's pretty much going to be nothing they can do to keep themselves alive in this map still. They're trying to make both happen, Bravo and A, but I don't think that's the right thing to do in this situation. I think they have to go focus on one point and then immediately focus on the other. They do take Bravo point, at least in their way, and now they have to focus on Alpha point and make that go towards their favor. If they cannot, then well, this might just be a moot point, as there's still too much of a deficit for them to come back from if they only have 2 points.
Well, Cluster Strike as well as the XS1 Goliath ready for Candy. Bravo and Charlie has been lost to Impunity. Singapore is fighting back, but the Philippines, they have got more fight in them than this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 126-67, and there's no way NRX Jeremiah is going to drop this. They go in, they attempt the full-on lockdown with the capture on Bravo right now. Charlie, they did try it, but they will get pushed away, and OA's glorified. They will go ahead and pick up that defense on Bravo. Crush brings in this Crustaceo, the XS1 Goliath, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and he will attempt to hold it in here. But Alpha right now, they don't really look like they need this though.
I mean, Crush is holding on to Alpha, yes, but he's already taken down very low. So the other Goliath is about to get down as well as Crush. He's removed there from the competition as that was Goliath, at least 136 on the board, and they're finally dominating NRX. This is the comeback that they need to be to make this happen. The Charlie point is going to be taken back once again, clearly though by Jeremiah, but they almost had a chance to make the comeback work.
We'll be in there with the 2-piece. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me call the end of the match. We get the referee, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Somebody stop the match because NRX Jeremiah has just eliminated Impunity from this domination match. Here comes the meat doll. Whoopi goes out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I give you your winners. It is Impunity going up against NRX Jeremiah 29-11, but with Whoopi in the air with the wee doll, with the sound of the Cluster Strike coming into the game. 150-101, and a beautiful 3-0. 2 donuts in here today, Nico.
Yeah, I mean, we called it. It's a pretty equal day so far. 2 2-1s and 2 3-0s, and that one we just saw right before us in front of our eyes. NRX do take a commanding, swift, and decisive 3-0 against Impunity. Same exact thing that happened with the previous series that we saw between KLASIKO Rampage and Divinity Uprising. Yeah. So once again, that was another best of 3 that really just went 3-0 clean sweep. I mean, what's there to say? You can say it's a teamwork. You can say it's a coordination. You can say
whether or not we're going to be able to see the offline scores as well. Let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The final results of the day.
Oh, there we go. Right now, number 1, Resurgence with 5 points to their name. We saw them win, well, 3 maps on the broadcasted game, so that must have mean that when they played the other series, they only won 2 maps, as they lost a single map there, you see. Next is NRX Jeremiah and Divinity Uprising. These 3 invited teams are, quite expectedly at the top of the scoreboard. Following suit, VVV ESPORTS, PDR REBORN, VVV CONQUERORS, KLASIKO RAMPAGE, and last but not the least, Impunity. So far, I don't think Impunity have played another series yet, considering they're 0-3 right now. They should, I think they still have one more 3-map series to play. If anything, against Divinity Uprising is what I assume they're supposed to play against, considering